Hello everyone, my name is Chance Brunton and welcome back to Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. I'm joined once again by Tyler.
Hello.
Last time we learned a whole bunch of stuff and Alice died again, and so everybody's in a bit of confusion. But we have now gone into the second round of the voting for the Trust Alice Every Time route. So we are going to vote to ally with Alice again and then see what happens. There's starting to be a lot of drama between the other people, though, so I'm kind of curious what the results on the other teams are going to be. And, of course, I will be extremely distressed if it turns out that Alice is going to betray us.
Of the
Luna, but
game has been completed.
Luna. I keep
There's
saying.
no, unless you, there's no benefit from betraying ever in this case.
I keep thinking about Alice's chest and the fact she has a knife in her. That's all I meant.
Results from round 2.
Fair number of eyes.
Yeah. Nobody's, looking after someone.
The hell? Clover voted ally?
Yeah, that is really weird, actually.
That is extremely weird. And Quark has 9.
Yep.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Everybody else voted ally as expected, though. Across the board, we've got good numbers. Apart from Alice and Clover. Although Alice doesn't really matter anymore.
And if you consider Clover's bad, then Tenmyouji as well.
What?
Tenmyouji's at the same number, so he's not too good.
And Clover.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
6 could escape next round if nobody betrays.
Yeah, so everybody except Tenmyouji and Clover could escape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you too.
It was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yeah, we can escape next round. Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose to betray? I've already chosen ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay.
Not as enthusiastic as I thought. Come on, why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just... there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Oh, yes.
We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1. Technically, he can screw you all over.
Well, technically he hasn't won until he opens the door itself and leaves.
Yeah.
Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No, so you're probably right about the conversation stuff.
Yeah.
It was
Everything
just
I told
a
you was the
different result.
You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah.
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
Yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Tenmyouji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Oh.
She spun on her heel and headed off toward the cyan door instead. The crew quarters?
Alice, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Not that much can be done at this point.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses Ally. Tenmyouji must have said something to her before the last round started. But what? Come on, take Kay's head off. Come to think of it, didn't you choose Ally too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Fi put herself in a situation where choosing Betray would be unwise.
It's quite easy right now to just open it up, and he would probably want to open it.
Yeah. We have the time, we have the opportunity, we have the inclination. Do it!
If she had chosen Betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with Betray, and so I voted accordingly.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose Betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
It's because you promised, right?
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me. Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose Ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
Oh, here we go. You tell me.
Shut up.
If we could, change the subject, where did Dio go?
Don't change the subject. Yeah, that's a good question.
He must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So, where did he go?
Well, that's the infirmary.
Mm-hmm. Suddenly, the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut.
Not sure why he would go to the infirmary, actually, though, because the lounge is the fastest way through the magenta door.
The gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round.
Yeah, I guess we can't skip because there's different people
These
explaining
are
it.
the last 2 rounds?
Yeah,
I think it's about 45 minutes long.
It might be just because of the color, because I feel like a lot of these people are the people who would probably survive to the end of the last, or to the 3rd round last time.
So we're a magenta
Me
pair.
too.
So we're with
Looks
Fi.
like we're pairing up again.
You're red and blue,
Better
so you
than
need
getting
a
stuck
green.
with Dio, I guess.
What?
Magenta is red plus blue, so you need a green.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm
Oh.
green.
So we're with Phi against Luna.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Or versus Luna for another time.
Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? And we used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets, and opened the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also a green solo. What color doors are we supposed to open?
Where are they?
Nobody here knows.
Oh yeah, nobody's gotten to the white door here, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we need to check the other bracelets
Oh, yeah,
before we
'cause-
make any decisions.
It's 2 from the red group, which was opposite the paths that
Dio-
always go to the white doors, and we just went straight back because of the timer thing that Dio started.
Hmm.
That means Dio, Tenmyouji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will
Speaking
try
of
and
which,
find
someone
the remaining
already picked
people
it
and
up.
their bracelets.
What?
Didn't we already pick up Alice's bracelet?
I said we should, but we didn't do anything with it, so
Oh,
it should just
Okay.
be lying there unless somebody else has cycled around when we didn't know about it.
okay.
Quark will be my first priority.
I thought you were saying
come
it
with
because
you.
we picked it up.
No, I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Very well.
I also want to open Kay's head, but they won't let me do that either.
I'll
Yeah.
go check on Alice's bracelet then.
I never really
And don't
noticed
forget
that.
to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we
Yeah,
decide
seeing
on a
Phi
time to
really
meet up?
sucks.
Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We've still got quite a while.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna stepped through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it, Phi!
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible, but yes, I have considered it quite heavily, actually.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the 2 of us. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Yeah, but then everyone
Exactly.
would know it was her that killed. That is quite
Yeah.
different from a mysterious murder.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it?
Yeah.
We'd probably have
Yes.
tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So, what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Not to mention, he seems to be quite large.
Yeah,
Some of
Yeah.
that's going to be the armor, but, like, you know, he's not a small person.
yeah, he's also, though, like, one of the only people that we can assume is an average, like, aged male besides you. so comparing him to other players is a bit, like, unfair too, though.
Oh, true. Clover! Hey! Come on, don't run away!
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
But I'm not gonna say, because reasons.
Because you need to find that out in a different route. Who was it?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on. Of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. Doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Oh, they know who planted the bombs.
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait! Clover! Well, there she goes.
We actually haven't seen a bomb, though, so maybe this route doesn't have them for some reason.
True?
It was the thing that Alice was investigating, but we didn't see if that was a bomb or what it was.
Yeah, I've been assuming that was a bomb. But it might not be. Oh, shit!
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
Right. She reached down casually and picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine. What did Alice notice? Fi didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
Fi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish-brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, whose blood is it?
There's only
the old lady?
There's only a couple of people who have blood in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
And you think she figured out something out, or you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyouji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door, then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyouji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Wait, so he means where Quark went originally? Because at this point, nobody has seen Quark for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
He also mentioned Tenmyouji and Clover, didn't he? So, yeah, those were the pair that went, the group that went into the blue door. The rec room, that's a new one for you.
Yeah, I've not seen that. It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyouji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Do they have... Does he do this in the third game as well? I can't remember so specifically.
I don't remember either.
So I just wonder, like, to what extent they keep these running gags up.
He's also not the lead of the third game, though. Or even, like, there's a couple of leads, but he's not one of them, so...
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if they had, like, mentioned it at some point. Okay. Because they could still have things, you know, where, you know, he's opening a door for somebody, you know, where he's a secondary character in the group opening the door and he's like, should I open it now? Should I really open this now? And you're just like, yes! Do it. There's a writable Zero Jr. over there. Tenmyouji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No. No, of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tenmyouji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Tenmyouji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say brought?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zero made me an offer.
Well, wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Fi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. Then, suddenly... Ah! In the blink of an eye, Tenmyouji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it. Hey! What the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah. I found it when I was searching this room.
I do notice chemicals in the corner.
Yeah.
He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Right in the fridge thing.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and, other stuff?
Yeah.
Why did you spray us?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
Blood can determine killers, but, like, it's a bit of an odd choice.
Oh, so... was he looking for signs of blood on our hands to indicate that we had killed somebody?
Probably, yeah.
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmyouji.
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
No. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how. But you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah?
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know, and then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we'd entered the room, and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh, I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh, good job. That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
Red solo, that makes him opposite whoever is going with Quark's bracelet, right?
It would be opposite the cyan pair, which is, I think
Quark
Clover
and
and someone else. We don't know what Quark is right now. Because in order to know what Quark is... Yeah.
No, I was just thinking... No, it's the... Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think the second COVID shot's getting to me.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I meant the bracelet was cyan, right? Alice's unused bracelet.
I think so.
I think is cyan.
Yeah,
so it'll be the pair with that. And did you say that Clover is cyan?
Yeah, Clover I know for sure was cyan, they showed.
So it sounds like it's Clover Alice.
Or rather, Phi told.
Clover Alice against Tenmyouji?
Yeah, which would mean... I think we probably could have figured it out already that Kay was with Dio, or whoever else.
Uh-huh. When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
So did you.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh? That's really what we wanted to say.
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Yeah! See, now you're screaming too.
Yeah, for a second time.
This.
It looks like another warehouse. There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? Seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
Really, we should have left a couple of people in charge of guarding the exit door to make sure he can't do that.
Yeah.
The rest of our lives?
Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
Actually, if what we figured out about all the bracelets is true, Quark must be with Dio and Kay, which means he does have quite an investment in getting Quark found.
In getting... Oh, Dio should have an investment?
Yeah, because otherwise they can't get into the second doors and they'll get penalized, I think.
True, but that's not for another, like, hour and something.
Yeah, but that's still something he should be working on.
Yeah. Close for good, huh? I had to admit, I'd kind of forgotten that detail. But if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they'd just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What?
Ah, really? Have you already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kate chose ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
As
How
a
do you know
yellow
our colors?
he needs... he is red and green, so he needs blue. And we haven't seen a blue yet, so I guess that is Quark.
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Tenmyouji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
Uh-oh. I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two.
Nope.
We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet.
Oh, so Alice is with them, so he does not have any investment in Quark. And in fact, Tenmyouji has to find Quark or he'll be lost, so if Tenmyouji finds Quark, the game's over. If he doesn't find Quark, then his game is over.
Yeah. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. You really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You
Yeah.
can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
It becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna.
right.
That means the other three would be in the same team as before. Tenmyouji, Clover, and Quark. Even without seeing the doors, I feel like you could figure this out by the fact that you had a combination of primary and secondary colors. So, you know,
I guess.
it would make sense.
You could also have it be something like, oh, you have to combine, like, the secondary color with the same, like, purple and red could go through the red door, or purple and blue could go through a blue door, or something like that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be perfect, but
We know that Tenmyouji's a red solo and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
or there could be, like, doors that use more than just the colors, like something between magenta and blue.
Mm-hmm. Could there be any other combinations?
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right. On my way.
Wow, that's harsh. But fair, I suppose. At the lounge, we're stopping a bit short on our way back.
Yeah.
Although we should have made the lounge the meetup place anyway. Huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yeah.
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Memento Mori, right?
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like beware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the 9th lion ate the sun. I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Ooh, I get it! That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Apart from the fact that it made no sense? Not really.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong.
Yeah,
Specifically,
everything except for
they
the
spelled
puzzles.
ninth wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It should be Ninth, but the graffiti had Nineth.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E there.
Exactly.
That's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
Maybe
Or
that
maybe-
means that Zero is Quark.
Yeah.
He can't spell.
Yeah, Quark is very smart except for in grammar or spelling.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time. We should get moving.
Right.